Welcome to the ACHEMA 2022. Welcome to the joint booth of Haver & Böcker Automation, Feige Filling, Aventus and Haver & Böcker Machine Factory. We had some troubles live streaming on YouTube earlier today, but hopefully now it works and we have a lot of visitors on LinkedIn and YouTube as well as live on the ACHEMA here in Frankfurt. Let's have a closer look now to Aventus, especially with the toppers for FFS bags. And I already have one expert next to me here, right by my side in Frankfurt, is Klaus Ohlmeier. He's the sales director of Aventus. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Live from Warendorf, there are another two experts, Till Martens and Thomas Hokamp. Till Martens, we can see it on the screen now. Till Martens is the business development manager and Thomas Hokamp, the manager of the Aventus Technical Center. Greetings to Warendorf. Great. Klaus, with the toppers, you fill film bags. Can you quickly explain and show to us how this works?
Yeah, the FFS system itself, it's, let's say, the most modern and most efficient packing system you can find in the world for free-flowing bulk products. It's a system. It's not only a packing machine itself, it's all the surrounding. And we start with a hopper on top where we collect the product or the product feeding. Then we have a very high speed and precise net weighing, and then the dose of, let's say, 10 kg, 25 kg is ready to be put into the bag. And the FFS is, let's say, a machine which is running from a continuous film tube, the film made of polyethylene. We will learn a little bit more about that from Till. And so within the machine, we unwind the continuous tube. We manufacture inside the machine a bag by a bottom sealing. Then we give a good shape to the bag by a corner sealing so that the product is not retained in the corners of the bag. Then we have an open mouth bag and we fill it at very high speed. We can reach 2,000, even 2,800 bags per hour on this individual machine. And then as an average in the complete packing line, we do then 2,600 bags for plastic granules. Once the bag is filled, we can simply close it by sealing, or we have even an air extraction when we have very sensitive products. So I like to ask Till and Thomas on site to go through the machine step by step. We will fill a few bags only so that you can follow a little bit how that works.
Of course, we will.
So, gonna give a look on the machine.
So very simple operation by the operator screen. It's more or less a one bottom operation. The unwinding of the continuous film, which is presented on a reel. We have roughly 3,000 meters on the reel. Inside the machine, as mentioned, we manufacture a simple open mouth bag, which is filled. From the bottom, we have some vibration to distribute the product inside the bag so that we reach a very high filling degree. And then after that, the next station is, if needed, a cleaning of the sealing area, welding, and then the bag filled nicely, block shape, can be discharged to the milk conveying line. Then it's going to our Auro machine, which is the high-speed palletizer, which is following the speed of up to 3,000 bags per hour.
That's really impressive. But when we talk about film packaging, this was under a lot of fire recently. I mean, thinking about environmental protection and plastic and film bags. Till and Thomas, why is it still a good idea to use film packaging?
Thanks, Melle. Yeah, it's indeed good that this discussion is going on and that we have to follow that discussion. It's several aspects we are actually approaching here. First of all, the film we use for the packaging is all PE. It's a multi-layer structure, but all PE resins. which makes it very, very suitable for recycling because it's not a mixture of different types of materials. That, in terms of recycling, is the best access you can have. In addition to this, since the development of FFS, let's say early 1980s, we talked about a very thick film. We talked about a 250 micron thick all PE film, and that over the years has been downgauged to nowadays, say, 100 micron. So that itself saves a lot of material as well. Further to this, we have another approach, and that approach is using recycled material within the structure itself. The sample we have here shows you that we are able to run up to 50% recycled materials within this PE structure and still being able to maintain the performance of the machine and eventually also the sack. The whole topic is very, very important for us, and we're in good hands with our mother company Windmöller and Hölscher, as well as a lot of their clients, the film producers, where we continuously work on how to improve the film to contain as much recycled material, to go as thin as possible, yet still being able to offer reliable production.
Thank you. That's really interesting, and I would like to even dig a little bit deeper there. So, what is about the machines? What else are you doing to actually create a sustainable future for our next generations? Klaus?
I mean, everybody's talking about sustainability. It's not only saving the raw material as a packaging material, but also the machine itself. I mean, we are designing machines which should run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And all the components, the electrical components, where we have gold inside and so on, we design them that they have a very, very long lifetime. Not only for sustainability reasons, but also to assure for the customer the production, because they like to run the machine like you run a car and so on. Normally you go once a year into the garage. And we have the same goal. So every single component we use inside the machine is designed to have a very, very long lifetime. Grippers, there are many grippers inside to hold the film. And let's say I'm out of the group, we have several machines, and we have one machine where the lifetime of a gripper is 3 million bags. And here in our Topaz machine, it's 15 million. So that's our goal, to have really reliable machinery for a long run, 24 hours a day, without any headache. And of course, this is sustainability as well. Yeah?
For sure, for sure. And thinking about the machine, and we just saw it, for me it seems very complex. Yeah. Till and Thomas, what do you tell your clients when they're maybe afraid of the complexity of this machine and how to handle something that huge and maybe complicated?
Don't be afraid. That's what we tell them. Don't worry about it. She's a very, very smart machine. So she will do whatever necessary to support you during the operation of the machine. That starts with the filling process itself. So she's surveilling various features within the filling process and automatically adjusts different areas within the machine to optimize this process. So that's a very good thing. On top of that, she's also able to identify certain bottlenecks within the entire process. And maybe, Thomas, we can show a little bit how that works. First of all, the entire operating interface is designed in a way to make it very easy and intuitive for the operator to work on that machine. You can see it here. We don't work with a lot of text. We use simplified items on the display.
All the information you need and all your operators need are very smart and easy on this display. We have an information site here where the operators see where's the bottleneck. When I want to reach the 2,700 bags, the machine says, okay, your bottleneck is in the sealing area or in the filling area. There can be something wrong, so just check out these areas of the machine. And also the machine, every movement in the machine, the cylinders are, we measure the time where the cylinders is working. So when there is a cylinder leaking or is slower than before, we get a little mark here, like in the sucker unit for the back opening. We have a problem. So this is slower than the set value. So the operator knows where he should search for the problem, and he can improve this very, very fast and easy.
Okay, thank
So
you.
Merle, you can see she complains when something is not working as she wants it to be. So we support the operator a lot.
Okay, so she complains, but I'm pretty sure she needs to be maintained too. What do you do so that your clients don't forget about maintaining dates and to be reminded that maybe sometimes they have to be checked up, the machines?
She will remind you that there's something which should be, observed more closely. So she will give a signal if something is not moving the way it is, which then, allows the operator to have a closer look into that certain area, that specific area. On top of that, maybe Thomas, you can demonstrate that it's super, super accessible. So you open the door of the Topaz, and what you have is full access to the machine. That makes it very convenient when you have to actually go to it and replace parts or adjustments necessary on it.
Okay, so Klaus, this makes me think of older cars, because I know about the problems with modern cars that you can actually not exchange any parts because you just don't find them anymore, whereas in older cars it was much easier to change something. Would you agree with this comparison?
Yeah, I mean, a packing machine is not like a car. You cannot just take the packing machine to the garage and get it maintained. But of course, we cannot work like the car industry where everything is blocked. Yeah, so we must make it very easy for the operator. First of all, the screen must talk to you. So the machine must tell you what has to be done. And on the other side, we have to have everything very nicely accessible, like the big doors we have seen, or even a small detail. I mean, we are really in a high level of performance, and we had previously, that is the filling spout which is inside the machine. And for maintaining the small bearings, we had to take out the complete filling spout, which took 1 day. Recently, we designed that we just take only the lower part, so where the technology is installed, which means that we need only 1 hour, and that is very easy to be done by the operator. And of course, we have also instructions inside the screen. So we show movies, we show pictures, how to maintain it. Yeah.
Okay, I think Till wanted to add something.
Sorry. Yes, I just wanted to show that we can see here the 6 screws the operator actually had to lose in order to get out and replace the filling spout. So that is very easy. Yep. And another aspect which may be mentioned here is that we can actually remotely access the machine from our headquarters here in Warendorf, either through normal internet communication or also with smart glasses, which allows us to see what the maintenance, respectively the operator guys, is seeing on his machine. And that allows us to be there and support the customers, even though we cannot be right there with him.
Wow, so it's a sustainable, easy to handle, easy to maintain machine with a good service. That sounds very interesting. Thank you very much for the input. I would love to have another view on the machine running, but before, maybe we just say goodbye and thank you. And for everyone watching and listening, you can always get in contact with the experts, ask all of your questions, call them via Teams, or just join us here in Frankfurt and talk to Klaus Ohlmeier. And they are very happy to explain everything in even more detail. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Merle. Thank you, Thomas, Till, and of course all our visitors online. Thank you so much.
See you. Thanks, Merle, Clara.
Läuft noch, ne? So now you will see the machine running at roughly 2,700 bags an hour. It's a cycle.
That's it from Warendorf. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.